We may finally be getting the Midnight Suns project that we deserve. We are going to cover all that and so much more in today's video, so make sure you stick around. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Jedi Junkyard. My name is Kyle. Thank you so much for joining me today. Around here, we take the top 10 posts from X this week and put them into a video in a condensed amount of time so we don't waste any of yours. All I ask is that you leave a like and subscribe on this video right now. And let's dive into number 10, because after a crazy week of The Mandalorian and Grogu and Spider-Man Brand New Day news, I am ready to talk about it. Number 10, Joe Russo teases Avengers Doomsday. Doomsday is a complete reinvention. It's another swing. I don't think the audience is expecting it at all. What happens in the movie and its tone and its subject matter, it feels like another profound shift for them in that serialized story. When Avengers Endgame ended, we knew that was the end of that storyline. We are heading into a quote-unquote completely different storyline. I would find it weird if Avengers Doomsday had a moment where Doom refers back to Iron Man, brings up Steve Rogers in some way. There was a rumor swirling last week that they were going to have some sort of Iron Man, Captain America face-off from Civil War, and that feud isn't done. I really hope this is a new story. I really hope we can look at Doctor Doom for being Doctor Doom and not Iron Man, and I hope they don't make that too obvious. Let me know if you agree. Number 9, Brad Winderbaum was promoted 6 weeks after publicly praising DC's Absolute Batman. April 6, 2026, Brad Winderbaum praises Absolute Batman, saying it's so good. May 18th, 2026, Brad Winderbaum promoted to oversee Marvel Comics. So a lot of you who watch this channel obviously know of the Escape Pod podcast where Brad Winderbaum was actually featured on. He talked about DC, what's upcoming for Marvel and everything, and then like a couple days later he gets promoted. I think if there's any chance between a DC and MCU crossover, I think it's going to be through Brad Winderbaum. His mind, his writing, his overall attitude towards both DC and Marvel, I think it's gonna suit pretty well for this position. Congratulations to you, sir, and I can't wait to see what you have in store. Number 8, and the one you clicked on the video for, Blade will reportedly have a major role in the Midnight Suns project. After months and months, years and years of me begging for a Moon Knight season 2, we pretty much have a confirmed Midnight Suns project in development. Now, we don't know if this is going to be a comic book storyline or a show. I wouldn't even mind if it was an animated show. This is too big of a group, too big of a storyline already in comics, where I think that they just have to bring this to either A, animation, or 2, the big screen. Blade also needs his own storyline. I mean, we really didn't get much of him in Deadpool and Wolverine, and I think Wesley Snipes, he needs it. Let's be honest. To have Moon Knight in this as well, I think would do Oscar Isaac a lot of justice and can get him to come back after his feud with Disney. I just read the Blood Hunt comics with Blade and a couple other people, and it was more about vampires, and that was phenomenal. And if they do the show anything like those comics, we are in for a treat. Number 7, Tom Holland says Spider-Man Brand New Day has some of the best action sequence in the franchise. Some of the best action we have in any of these movies. If you've seen The Punisher One Last Kill, you'll know that The Punisher is going to carry some of the action in this movie. If they do the action anywhere close to how The Punisher One Last Kill was, we are in for a treat, and I cannot wait for this movie. I think the opening scene, the first 20 minutes of this movie, is going to be absolutely phenomenal. We already have confirmed that the tank scene and the set photos is real, and it's going to be the opening scene. I really hope that they do Tom Holland Spider-Man justice, along with the comic book villains that we're going to see. Number 6, new Spider-Man Brand New Day promos are reportedly coming in the next few weeks. I don't know if it's just me, but I've been seeing a ton of ads on social media, YouTube especially, and even on Amazon. As we get closer to this movie, we are 68 days away. I think we are going to start seeing more TV presence where it's going to be featured in ads, coming soon to theaters, or something along those lines. I think we are going to level out when it comes to spoilers for this movie, because I didn't get any spoilers from Mandalorian and Grogu, and I couldn't be more happier about that. Number 5, Spider-Noir debuts with an 86% Rotten Tomatoes score based on 21 reviews. Now, this is the tomato meter, and it is not the audience score. I think it's going to be much higher. This show has really no baseline to go off of except for the comics. It's Nicolas Cage. People love him, especially critics. This releases on May 27th, and it's on Prime Video, and it seems to be something out of the Twilight Zone. You can either watch this in black and white or color. Let me know what you'll be watching down in the comments. Me personally, I'm going to be watching in color because he has black webs. Like, that's insane. And so far from what I've seen from the trailers, I'm super excited for this, and it has the potential to have a season 2. This has the potential to even show up in Beyond the Spider-Verse. Number 4, Avengers Doomsday is currently undergoing reshoots in London. Now, I first saw this and made a TikTok post about it where you guys absolutely flamed me saying that this is normal. I just think for a movie this big, it better just be small cameo parts that they have to refresh on. If it's anything with the main story, that is not a good sign, and I don't know how to feel. You let me know. Number 3, new behind the scenes looks at Spider-Man in Spider-Man Brand New Day along with the Hand. I think a lot of us are forgetting that the Hand is in this movie. That's a peak Daredevil foe, a peak comic book foe as well. We have the Hand, Tarantula, Scorpion, Tombstone. There's so many villains in this, and my only hope for this is that they have a bunch of different Spider-Man suits. You guys know I'm a big fan of Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man because we saw so many variations of Peter Parker's suits, and to see them in live action, not only having the new suit that Tom Holland has now, but also to have like maybe a white suit, an Agent Venom suit, something along those lines, I'd absolutely lose my mind. Super excited to see the Hand back, and super excited to see behind the scenes looks at Spider-Man. Number 2, Iman Vellani says she visited the set for Daredevil Born Again Season 3. As you know, they've already started to shoot Season 3 of Daredevil Born Again. The way Season 2 ended, I am hopeful for that Season 3 will kind of wrap everything up and put us on a level playing field for whatever's next, which is most likely Secret Wars next year. Do we want Miss Marvel in this? Does this make sense? I'm hoping. I mean, she is in New York. I mean, that's really the only thing I could say. She definitely didn't just visit. There was no reason that someone would just visit Daredevil sets without being in it, especially if you're an MCU character. I don't really know how she could fit in. It has to make sense for me. I don't think she should just show up. It really has to make sense. Like, it truly has to make sense. Let me know what you think. And finally, number 1, Wilson Bethel will film more Bullseye scenes for Daredevil Born Again Season 3 next week. Again, they are shooting for Daredevil Born Again Season 3, and we are getting some more Bullseye. I think he's going to be turning into more of an anti-hero in Season 3. You know, now, without spoiling anything, especially if you haven't seen Daredevil Born Again Season 2, you need to. Where we are starting off Season 3, he's probably going to be the main focus, if I'm going to be honest. Wilson Bethel was phenomenal in Season 2, so I have no doubt he's going to be phenomenal in Season 3. And that's all I have for you guys this week. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you grabbed something on the way out. Leave a like and subscribe. And this week was crazy, so make sure you tell me down in the comments below. Peace.